We'll come back to my channel Coin Spotted. Is best top 2 coins 1. You want to miss we're diving into the world of United States coins? Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. Top 1, the 1975 Elizabeth II 1 penny coin, including its history, physical characteristics, context, collectability, and where it might be found or stored. Introduction to the 1975 Elizabeth II 1 penny coin. The 1975 Elizabeth II 1 penny coin is a part of the United Kingdom's decimal coinage system. It's introduced in 1971, although small. In monetary value, this coin reflects a significant period in British monetary history. The 1975 issue is part of the early decimal coinage series and carries with it not only numismatic interest but also a snapshot of the era in which it was minted, featuring the iconic profile of Queen Elizabeth II. The coin is widely recognized across the UK and within numismatic circles worldwide. While not rare or highly valuable in circulated condition, the 1975 penny still garners interest among collectors, particularly those building complete sets or seeking high-grade examples. Historical context and dissimilization. To understand the 1975 penny, it's important to understand the historical backdrop in which it was created. Prior to February 15, 1971, a day known as Decimal Day, Britain used the pre-decimal currency system, which was based on pounds, shillings, and pence. After a significant national transition effort, the United Kingdom officially adopted a decimal system. This meant that the pound was now divided into 100 new pence, abbreviated as P. Simplifying the structure of the currency, the 1975 1 penny coin was minted just a few years into this new system. As such, it represented not only the modernization of British currency, but also a wider governmental push toward simplifying everyday financial transactions, improving efficiency in accounting, commerce, and banking. Obverse design front. Queen Elizabeth II. Obverse of the 1975 1 penny coin features the second definitive portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on UK coinage from 1968 until 1984 and depicts the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a gift from her grandmother, Queen Mary. Around the portrait, Elizabeth 2DG, Reg. FD 1975, this stands for Elizabeth II de Gratia, Regina Fidei Defensor, which translates to Elizabeth II. By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This reflects both the monarch's divine right and her role as the supreme governor of the Church of England. Averse. Design back portcullis, with chains. The reverse design of the 1975 penny features a stylized portcullis with chains. A traditional symbol of the British Parliament, is often associated with the Palace of Westminster and represents government authority. This image was adapted from a badge used by King Henry VII and has been associated with the UK Parliament since the 15th century. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a prolific designer of British coinage during the decimal transition. Below the portcullis is the denomination 1 PNOY. This clear textual reference was intended to help the British public adjust to the new decimal system and avoid confusion with the older pre-decimal coinage. Specifications and physical characteristics. Denomination 1 penny, 1p. Year of issue 1975 monarch. Queen Elizabeth II. Composition: bronze, 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin weight, 3.56 grams diameter, 20.3 thickness, 1.52 edge. Plain smooth minting authority, the Royal Mint. United Kingdom mintage. Over 500 million were struck in 1975. Collectability and value in terms of monetary value. The 1975 1 penny coin is not rare in circulated condition due to its extremely high mintage. Millions were struck and distributed for daily use, and they remain fairly easy to find and change or among old collections. However, uncirculated or proof coins, those minted for collectors and not intended for general circulation, are more sought after, especially if they are in pristine or mint state condition. the coin is often included in year sets produced by the Royal Mint. And well-preserved examples can be valuable to those seeking a complete collection of British decimal coins, though a typical circulated 1975 penny is worth only its face value. Higher grades like Boo, brilliant, uncirculated, or proof specimens can fetch modest premiums, especially when part of a complete set. Storage, preservation, and retail availability. To its composition of bronze, the 1975 penny is susceptible to oxidation and toning, particularly if stored in damp or acidic conditions. Collectors often store coins in protective holders, such as airtight capsules, to buy 2 cardboard flips, or plastic sleeves to prevent environmental damage. For those wishing to maintain the coin's original luster, it's advised not to handle it with bare hands. Instead, use gloves, or hold the coin by its edge. If you're looking to purchase or sell a 1975 penny. Numerous outlets are available: online marketplaces, eBay, Etsy, and other auction platforms regularly list 1975 pennies. Both circulated and uncirculated coin dealers, reputable numismatic dealers in the UK and abroad, often have examples for sale, especially in better grades coin shows. Local and national coin fairs are good places to find such coins, often at competitive prices. Royal Mint annual sets. Collectors seeking pristine examples may try to find the 1975 UK proof set or uncirculated set issued by the Royal Mint that year. Coin collector communities, online forums, or local numismatic societies sometimes offer trading opportunities or detailed information about such coins' conclusion. While the 1975 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin may not be a rarity, it remains a significant part of Britain's post-decimalization coinage history. Its design elements, both obverse and reverse, are steeped in symbolism, tradition, and national identity. For casual collectors, the coin represents an accessible entry point into the world of numismatics, while for serious enthusiasts it can serve as a small but meaningful piece in a broader historical collection. Whether preserved in mint condition or found in a childhood piggy bank, the 1975 penny is a tangible link to a transformative era in British currency. Top to the 1973 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin, covering its design, historical significance, minting details, collectability, physical features, and storage considerations, all in long-form explanatory paragraphs for better understanding. Introduction to the 1973 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin. The 1973 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin is a notable entry in the early years of Britain's decimal currency system. Introduced as part of the decimalization process that officially launched in 1971, this coin belongs to the generation of new coins that were specifically designed to simplify the old pound-shilling spence system that had been used for centuries, though often overlooked due to its low face value and widespread circulation. The 1973 penny holds particular significance as one of the coins that helped stabilize public confidence in the new decimal system, featuring the youthful profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and a portcullis on the reverse. The coin embodies traditional royal imagery while also representing a modern, rationalized monetary framework, historical context, decimalization. In a time of transition to fully appreciate the significance of the 1973 penny, it's important to place it within the broader context of British monetary reform. On February 15, 1971, the UK made a historic switch from its complex system of 240 pence to the pound 12 pence in a shilling, 20 shillings in a pound to a decimal system, now 100 new pence to the pound. This was a monumental change, involving not only coinage redesigns in public education, but also banking systems, shop pricing, accounting practices, and vending machines. By 1973, the new coins were becoming more familiar to the public. Penny coin issued in 1973 helped cement the decimal system in everyday life, though it wasn't a commemorative issue like some other coins that year. For example, the 50p coin marking the UK's entry into the European Economic Community. The 1973 penny was still important for demonstrating the success and stability of the yet young decimal system of verse design. Queen Elizabeth II, by Arnold Machenda, obverser front, of the 1973 penny features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, a well-known British sculptor. This portrait, first introduced in 1968, became the standard for many years and was used until the early 1980s. The Queen is shown facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her most frequently worn and publicly recognized head sacks. Surrounding the portrait is LIZ ABTH 2DG Reg F D1973, which stands for Elizabeth II de Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, Latin for Elizabeth II. By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, this phrase represents both the Queen's divine right to rule and her role as head of the Church of England, a role dating back to the establishment of the Anglican Church under Henry Vere Revers. Design the portcullis of Parliament, the reverse or back of the 1973 penny displays a design that reflects governmental tradition and continuity, a portcullis with chains, surmounted by a crown. This symbol is closely associated with the Palace of Westminster, home to the UK Parliament. The portcullis, a medieval design used as a gate in castles and fortresses, was adopted as a badge by King Henry VII and later became emblematic of Parliament. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, respected designer chosen to create the standard reverse designs for the decimal coinage. It was intended to give a clear visual identity to each coin while maintaining traditional symbolism. Under the portcullis, the denomination 1 penny is clearly written to help the public easily identify and adjust to the coin during the post-decimal. Transition technical specifications and physical attributes. The 1973 penny, like other early decimal 1-pence coins, was produced using the following specifications. Denomination: 1 penny 1p. Year of issue: 1973 Monarch, Queen Elizabeth II composition, bronze 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin weight, 3.56 grams diameter, 20.3 thickness, 1.52 edge, plain, no milling or lettering mint. United Kingdom mintage, approximately 456 million. 456 million. Coins: this high mintage indicates the coin was intended for wide, everyday use, and millions were in circulation for decades following its issue. Due to the bronze composition, older coins like the 1973 penny can show varying levels of oxidation and toning depending on how they were stored. Numismatic value and collectability. From a numismatic coin collecting perspective, the 1973 penny is a common date and is not considered rare in circulated condition. The vast majority were struck for general use. Many remain in circulation or in old jars, drawers, piggy banks throughout the UK. In average circulated condition, the 1973 penny holds little to no premium above face value, however uncirculated. Coins, proof coins, or mint condition examples are more desirable. These can sometimes be found in royal mint year sets or souvenir sets, and they are of particular interest to collectors who aim to complete date runs or maintain full sets of decimal coins. In top condition graded MS65 and above, the coin may fetch a modest premium, especially if it exhibits strong luster and no signs of wear-its. Also worth noting that earlier decimal coins are increasingly appreciated by younger collectors and those interested in British coinage history. So while not particularly rare or valuable now, the 1973 penny still has long-term interest storage and preservation due to its bronze content. The 1973 penny can be susceptible to oxidation, which results in darkening or green corrosion known as verdigris. Proper storage is essential to maintain its condition over time. Collectors typically use 2x2 holders or cardboard coin flips free. Plastic sleeves or tight coin capsule acid-free albums. Coins should be stored in a dry environment with minimal humidity and temperature fluctuation. Touching coins with bare hands is discouraged, as skin oils and acids can accelerate deterioration. Gloves or plastic tweezers should be used for handling coins that are in good condition. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.